Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia if you're new here, and today I kind of want to give you an update on our home. It was a very busy month in December, and like most people, I'm ready to clean out after just all the Christmas presents and stuff that they got. We had to get rid of a lot of stuff, which I will show you in just a minute, but getting rid of a lot of stuff as far as baby clothes and baby equipment. We're not having any, we decided we're not going to be having any more babies, and so I got rid of about 6 trash bags and of baby clothes and other baby equipment, and I will show you what that looks like. So first of all, this is the kids' new bedroom. Lydia won this dollhouse in a raffle, and that little doll plate set thing down there, gymnastics thing. And so there used to be some little dressers there, but I moved those, and there was a rocking chair here, but we had to move that to make room for the dollhouse that used to be there. But in a few weeks to months, Ephraim's crib is going to go there because he's going to move into here. But so in the meantime, that's where all this goes. And then I had to move their closet, these dressers into their closet. You can stack them or they can be 2 separate units. So I just put all their kitchen, well, their doll stuff here. These are empty. And then down here is like all the kitchen toys, and then this is just a little blanket they can play with. So yeah, that's where that is. And then I just put more of their toys up here, especially the ones with all the little pieces. These are like, you know, all these little pieces that you don't want getting everywhere. And this has pretty much stayed the same, except down there I put some more toy stuff like the doctor's kit and blocks and other little miscellaneous things. And the closet pretty much stayed the same. I just swapped them. Like I put the older 2 clothes here, Mary Jo's little dresser stayed here, and then anything that my older 2 grow out of go down here, and anything that the younger 2 grow out of goes to the thrift store, because no more girls will be wearing her clothes and no more boys will be wearing his clothes. These are just extra hangers that I keep up there, and then I keep Mary Jo's church dresses here because she's they're too poofy to fit in her little closet. And then I have all the clothes that they're going to be going into up there, and I keep their church shoes there because they like to wear them and I don't want them to get scuffed. And then all of Ephraim's extra clothes go here. Someone gave me a ton of baby clothes, so that's them. All right, so the top of this, okay, and then here's like their little blanket closet, and this one is pretty much the same, except those comforters and those blankets are in use right now. But this is the biggest change, because this used to be where I stored all the baby clothes, but pretty much anything 2T and under and girls left. And I just kept 4 and 5 sizes, and then shoes. And then I just kept sizes 4 and 5. I don't even know what size that is for Ephraim. And then shoes. And then a few little miscellaneous baby things. But the bulk of this stuff is like all my curriculum, all of the books that I plan on using in the future, and this stuff came out of the closet in the playroom, and that's what I've got to work on today. But this is so much nicer because I can see all of it. The playroom here is another big change. Playroom, schoolroom thing. Mary Jo won that in a raffle, and so we put that in here so she can play while we're doing school. And then my neighbor gave me these little chairs, and they went perfectly with this. We did have another little kids table over there, but we just didn't have room for it, so I gave that away. And then the bouncer I brought in so Ephraim can play while I am doing school with the girls. And then these books, these shelves are pretty much the same. The only difference is I moved all the stuff that we're actively using to this shelf, and I pulled these old books out. I was going to get rid of them, but then I realized like a lot of them are ones that are already on the curriculum recommendation list, so I kept it. And then I just pulled out some of my books so I can read them as I go. And I just keep extra books over there. And of course their art shelf and just like random miscellaneous stuff thrown around. And then some more little toys for Mary Jo to play with while I'm doing school. Now this closet is kind of the monster. I'm okay with this one up here. I think this shelf will be okay. But this shelf is kind of what needs to be organized because I don't even know what's in here and where it should go. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. So anytime that I am cleaning out something like a closet or just decluttering, I like to take everything out of the space that I'm cleaning and just go through it, see what goes there, what doesn't, and what can be thrown away. And I threw away a lot of stuff today and rehomed some things and put things in places where they should have been. But let me show you what I have done. All right, so most of this stuff I just spread out because that way we can see everything that we have and it's not so cluttered. And then this stuff is kind of, these two shelves are really what got the most. I threw away a bunch of coloring books that were filled up and just kept those, some slates. Back there is just some more like preschool stuff for Mary Jo. To be honest, she'll probably use it more next year. Lots of school supplies like crayons and colored pencils and glitter glue and all kinds of stuff in that white box. This is all my paint stuff that's in here. And then this is a little jewelry making kit. This is a little clay thing Lydia got for Christmas. This is more stuff that they got. I think this is Eliza's little Play-Doh kitchen. This little thing she can scribble on. And then like they erase. It's really cool. And then this is something Mary Jo got for her birthday. These are fun things to pull out when they are bored. Tie-dye shirts, little beans. If you ever want to keep little kids busy, give them beans. They will play with them like crazy. Sewing, extra little things to hold stuff. And then this is like stamps. These little puzzles. I found these little odd puzzles at the thrift store. And then just some little wooden things, little wooden crafts. I think these come from like Home Depot or Lowe's. More wooden crafts, and then this little bead set. So I try to arrange it so that way I can find everything really easily. My goal this year is to get more into handicrafts because kids bring home a lot of papers and it's easy to buy a bunch of like crafty stuff like glue and you know all those little odds and ends, and they make stuff but there's really nothing they can do with it. So I really want to get more into things that they can keep or make for other people besides like paper stuff that doesn't really stick around very often, very long, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's our goal this year. I was reading a book recently, and in it she was talking about one of the best things you can do as a homeschooler is to do 3 things for your child every day. Give them something to love or someone to love, something to do, something worthwhile to do, and something to think about. And so I feel like we have the first 2 down because we read a lot, so they have a lot of good things to think about. But sometimes the doing, I think, is what is hard. They'll come to me and complain that they're bored or they want something to do. And I'm like, well, go find something. You have plenty of things. But I think they want something